Hello everyone. This would be my introduction. So currently, I lead Actionable Analytics Group as a co-founder and CTO. We established this company almost 10 years ago, initially focusing on building a AutoML platform known as TaaS. Post the acquisition of DAS, we transformed the company into transformation as a service. That's what I focus on right now. Our major emphasis is actionable analytics, as the name suggests. So essentially, we focus on two areas, primarily within the e-commerce and fintech sectors. That's my focus area. And over the past 10 years, I have led several teams from scratch, building and launching various e-commerce and fintech products. Some of the engagements have been with the large scale retailers and e-commerce players and fintech players across the world. Some of them including Walmart, Flipkart, Rakuten, Coupang, Foodpanda, so on and so forth. And major focus has been in various areas such as payments and risk. For instance, there was a product launch that we did in emerging markets, which is basically pay now, bill now, pay later, BNPL. Essentially, we collected data from a payment gateway. Basically, all the transactions that a customer does on various e-commerce or commerce websites. Since the payment gateway had that data, we collected that data. We built a customer segmentation profile based upon high, medium, and low risk, based upon how many transactions they were doing, how many times they were returning, what was their ratings, references, etc. After building that, we basically started giving them short-term micro loans, which is bill me later, basically buy now pay later kind of a product. And we built the whole concept idea from scratch a couple of years ago and deployed in emerging markets. That is one example. We've also applied AI and ML in improving the search discovery for several e-commerce initiatives. Essentially, looking at the product catalog, finding out uh, data density of various SKUs in product catalogs, and improving their efficiencies by incorporating more data, improving the catalog quality, and then improving the search quality. The way we increased the search quality was to enrich the existing platforms by adding more attributes about the product. And for that, again, we deployed machine learning technologies. So, for instance, in a catalog, in an e-commerce catalog, you have both image and text of items that are being sold on the website. So we used CNN, that is convolutional neural networks, on the images side to extract attributes from the image such as color, texture, what kind of product or item is it, and added that attributes to the listing, as well as from the description also we extracted attributes, so entity extraction, and added more attributes to a listing which may not have a lot of optional fields. So this increased the data density of a given listing, and hence the likelihood of coming into a search increases manifold. That's another use case as an example. In the fintech sector also, especially in the payment side of things, we build fraud and risk engine. Again, it uses AI and ML. For instance, any kind of transaction that happens online, we have to detect in real time whether it is a fraudulent transaction or not. So we use real time parameters such as user agent information, the location, the time of the day, and also information around how much amount the transaction is about, what kind of payment instrument type is being used, what kind of merchants where the transaction has been used. So we use all this information to make a decision in real time whether to approve this transaction or not. So that's what the job of the real time fraud and trust engine is. And as you can imagine, that there is a component of credit score or credit worthiness of the individual who is doing this transaction. Plus, there are various risk attributes with respect to the amount, the number of time this transaction has been done in the past, and the merchant, the category of the product that the person is trying to purchase or transact online. All those things will be actually giving us an indication whether this is a likely fraudulent transaction or not. And if it meets a particular threshold, then this transaction will be declined. If it does not, then the transaction will be approved. All those things are again based behind a like a machine learning model. So those have been some of the examples of things that we have done in the past for both fintech and e-commerce companies. My idea of AI is that a lot of work is happening nowadays in generative AI, especially in trust and safety, content generation, etc. Plus, AI and ML has been used for past several decades actually within the e-commerce, fintech, supply chain, and those kind of use cases. So, an ideal team could be a mix of product manager, data scientists, data engineers, and software engineers. To begin with, based upon the project, we assess the basically what is the requirement of the team. From that, we basically create a team that I described as like would be having various people such as product manager, engineers, software engineers, data scientists, etc. And combining all of these basically work upon a given project with respect to the goals that have been set up. So goals again depend upon what the project is. Either do you want to improve the revenue? Are you trying to improve the customer experience? Do you want to improve the operational efficiency? So machine learning can be applied in multiple different areas where we have to improve the overall working efficiencies. More recently, as we speak today, I'm focused on area of improving the search relevance of matching candidates to jobs. So that's an area of an active interest that I've been working currently, more recently as we speak. But once we get into more details, etc., I can dive deep into areas, various areas, and the background that I may have, where I have used these kind of machine learning techniques. But in a like a reverse chronological order, just as a summary, I have worked with various companies such as Amazon, Yahoo, Oracle, etc. in the past, and have been successfully running this startup Actionable Analytics for past few years. This is all from my side today, but if there is an interest, we can continue conversation further and discuss more in detail. Thanks. Have a nice day. Bye.